No one knows about the story. This is where it goes. It's a white bitch with a gun. This bitch coming down with a gun. It wasn't the girlfriend who stole the money. Guess who did? This all was a fucking full circle. I'm sitting there. Don't look at me, Jacob. I'm not helping. This ain't my house. This ain't my crib. I'm finna get on. I literally was finna say, excuse me. I'm finna get the fuck on. I'm finna leave. Fuck! And that, folks, that rush of adrenaline I just felt is how you're gonna feel by the end of this video.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Hey, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I told this story a while ago on my TikTok live. A lot of people missed the story time, so I'm here telling it again. Yeah, we about to get straight into it. Just know, hold on to your seats. You see the seat? Hold on to it. This is literally the most crazy thing that has ever happened to me in my life. Get you a drink, get you some popcorn, get you a snack. But yeah, make sure to like the video and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, it's really getting ridiculous at this point. Let's just get into the story time. Okay. This whole incident happened around 2019. This was the ending of 2019, okay? We're not gonna disclose no locations. I don't need y'all trying to figure out who the guy is. Y'all are slick. I was just randomly scrolling on Instagram one day. And you know how like you go to someone's page and they recommend other people? Basically, to sum it up, I found this guy's Instagram. I'm like, oh, he's cute. Period, okay. He's cute. So I ended up following him and I did the little like, you know, the 3 likes. I like 3, you like 3, I like 3, you like 3, I like 3, you like 3. So he liking, but he's not sliding in. Why are you not in my messages, my guy? I ended up having to messaging him first. So I messaged him first. I was just like on some cool stuff like, hey, we ended up chatting it up or whatever. And turned out he lived in my city. I'm like, I live in a very dry part of California. Don't nobody live here. For me to randomly find some guy, thought he was cute, and message him and he lives in my city, I'm like, hey, no way. So we end up, you know, texting whatever through Instagram, DMing through Instagram. And he was like, oh yeah, I actually just moved here. I'm not gonna say from where, but he was like, I moved here from out of the country. I'm like, foreign gal, foreign man. He said he's only been here for a few months. Like he moved here with his brother. So I'm like, okay, cool. He like, yeah, I just moved here. I don't really have friends. That's my green light. I love when they don't got friends. You don't got friends, you not about to leave and hang out with nobody else but me. You don't know nobody. Me and the guy ended up FaceTiming a few times. Flag number one. He didn't really want to FaceTime. He was just like, yeah, I'm not really feeling like I don't want to FaceTime. And yeah, we FaceTimed a few times, but he was always iffy about it. He was just the type like, oh, I want to see you in person type beat. But mind you, I don't know you. I know the little info you gave me. You moved here from out of the country, your name, your age, and I had your phone number now, okay? I ended up like FaceTiming him a few times, getting to know him more, whatever. Here come opening day. Showstopper. He ended up texting me like, hey, do you want to hang out tonight? I'm like, tonight? Why do you want to hang out at night? Babe, do you want to go in the morning? We can go to the mall, grab something to eat. Like, why do you want to go at night? He's like, yeah, I'm just a night person. Like, I don't know, I just like hanging out at night. What the fuck? Are you a fucking vampire, my guy? This nigga was a fucking vampire, bro. You're a fucking vampire. Night? He hit me up like, you want to hang out tonight? Like, we could just get something to eat. We could just chill in the car, listen to music, like, just hang out, whatever. And I'm like, okay. Obviously, he just moved here, so he didn't have a car or license or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, I'll pick him up. I was a good 10 minutes away from him. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know, not far. My best friend at the time, I sent her my location just so she knew where I was. She knew I was hanging out with the guy, but the crazy part is no one knows about the story. Like, I promise, like, I was going to take this story to the grave. Boom. I ended up hanging out with him. We ended up going to get something to eat from a fast food place. Sign number 2. We go in the place. He acting a little, like, squirmish, like, just fidgety and weird. Oh, we never made a code name for the guy. We're gonna call him Jacob. Okay? For the rest of the story, we're gonna refer to him as Jacob. Get in the place to order our food. It's a long line. It's a good, like, 6 people ahead of us. Mind you, it's, like, 7 o'clock at night. Someone was setting at like 5, so it was pretty much pitch black. We're in the line. He's acting real squirmish, like real weird. Like, I'm like, are you okay? And he goes, oh, do you want to pay for it? And hands me his card. What? cocaine? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, I've never really like paid for it with a card. I've never really paid with a card. Like, I don't really know what to do. Oh, I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I mean, it's fine. You just like insert the chip. He's like, yeah, my brother let me use his card, da da da. Like, I hope they don't like notice that it's not me because I have my ID. And I'm like, yeah, sometimes they do ask for your ID when you're paying for card in like fast food restaurants. He's like, oh, let's go to the drive-thru. And I'm like, do you want to? And he's like, yeah, let's go to the drive-thru. Mind you, it was a bunch of people in line in the inside and no one was in the drive-thru. So I'm like, okay, let's go. So we end up going back to the car, going through the drive-thru. Ordered the food, whatever. I'm the driver. I handed the card. We got our food. He didn't really get anything. He got an ice cream. I got fries and ice cream. And he paid for it. We chilling in the car, I end up parking. We just like chilling in front of the shopping center, eating our food, chopping it up. The first time we hung out, it wasn't like flirting or anything. It was just like friends, like cool, cordial. We literally just like hung out for a little while. And then he was like, oh, well, my brother wants me home by this time. First off, it gave kid. It gave kid. The whole time we were in the car chilling, he kept like checking his phone. Flag number 3, kind of, probably like flag 2.5, but I didn't really peep it out. Like, I kind of went like that to be nosy and look what was on his phone. No notifications. Like, is he waiting for something? Like, is he waiting for somebody to message him? I ended up dropping him off. He was like, text me when you get home. Let me know you made it safe, whatever. If you want to be my man, just say that. Text him when I got home. He was like, okay, good, I had fun. This man gonna say, I wanted to kiss you. Babe, you have a bedtime. Babe, you're a vampire. Like, hold on. You use your brother's card. You was nervous. Babe, could you even afford a kiss? Like, it was me ignoring all the red flags. He was cute. So I'm like, oh, you should have. I'm thinking I'm not about to see him again. So, we flirting the messages. We flirting, whatever. Second link up happened. He hit me up. Want to hang out again. I'm like, fuck. You will never guess what time he wanted to hang out this time. Fucking night. I kept doing it. So that time, it was like a little bit before sunset. So it was kind of daytime. He just kept saying like, I'm a nighttime kind of person. Yeah, that was a major red flag, but I didn't fucking notice. I didn't fucking pay attention. We ended up going to the mall. I told him I had to run an errand and go to the mall anyways. He was just like, oh yeah, I'll go with you. He was real squirmish at the mall as well. Like, I literally just had to go pick up something. Boom, we left. It was 10-minute tops. He was walking ahead of me, just always looking. We ended up going to get something to eat again. Same thing as the first time. After that, I'm like, okay, I'm not about to be a little late night fling like you're giving vampire. Like, she tried to invite me in his crib. Now that I think about it, he kept asking, yeah, my brother's real cool. He be upstairs, but we could just chill, watch anime, stuff like that. But I was iffy because I'm like, I don't even really know you like that, first off. That night, after the second time we hung out, he tried to invite me in his crib. I'm like, no, it's getting late, you feel me? It's like about to be 10 o'clock. Like, nah, maybe another time. Just end up dropping him off. End of day 2. Now, day 3 is where shit get jumping. Baby, hold your seat. You need to be you see me? Day 3 is where it's at. Day 3 is where everything goes down. So the third time I hung out with him, it was always the same thing pretty much. Picked him up at night once again. It was a day where I was at a family party. I ended up leaving the family party to go see him. We ended up hanging out for a little bit. We ended up going for like a drive, like late night drive. I just showed him the area basically because he didn't really like leave besides his little small neighborhood. Get back to drop him off. We only really hung out for an hour that time. This is where it goes down. This is where it goes. So he like, why don't you come inside? I'm like, boy, like, no, like, I told you I'm not trying to come inside. Like, I already told you. Like, he like, no, like, I don't know what you really thinking, but my brother's cool. Like, so at this point, I'm like, should I not? As I'm getting out the car, his brother is walking down the driveway. He like, hi, nice to meet you. How you doing? I'm like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. I'm shaking the brother's hand. The brother is about 30, early 30. He's like, oh, yeah, my little brother told me about you. Like, come in, whatever. I'm like, okay. I'm walking up the driveway. The brother just magically, Alex Russo in the fucking driveway trying to meet me. That's sus. Was you texting the brother saying, persuade her to come in? What the fuck? So I get in the crib, real nice house. The brother was obviously like walking in front of him. He was already at the counter of the kitchen. Jacob was on his way walking to the couch. Mind you, these people were from out of country. Jacob told me that he spoke several different languages. I already knew that before him. They start speaking different language. The brother said something in the language. I don't even know what language it was. It was not Spanish. It was not a language I just automatically knew. Or French. It was not a language I automatically knew. The brother speaking a different language. He's saying something and he's like giving me a side eye. And Jacob saying it back to him like they just having a short little convo in the language. As I'm walking to the couch next to Jacob, I'm sitting on the couch next to Jacob. The brother ended up like saying something in the language again and going upstairs. Me and Jacob aren't even sitting by each other. The couch is long. It's like a long. It goes like this. Long and like this. He's on one end of the couch and I'm on like the middle seat, so we're like 3 seats down from each other. His feet up on the table. I'm just sitting there. I'm being watching anime, watching a few clips of some anime he was trying to tell me about, and then listening to some music. Now here's the troubling part. He's sitting here and I don't know, it's probably Ben was going on. We probably just didn't notice, but we hear like a loud bang and like just shit smashing from upstairs. The music was playing, so as soon as he decided to change the song, we just heard a loud bang, like something dropped on the floor. As soon as he heard it, like as soon as he paused the thing, he heard it. He hopped up, and I'm sitting. I done hopped up, but I'm like, what the fuck? This ain't my house. This ain't my crib. I'm finna get on. He's making his way up to go by the stairs, and like the way his house was set up, that it's like the couch and a wall and the stairs. Like if someone's coming down the stairs, you can't see them until they're at the bottom of the step. As Jacob is trying to walk up the stairs, the brother, like you hear like footsteps like this, like moving fast. Jacob's brother is running down the stairs. So I hear the footsteps like this, but obviously I can't see. So I lean back, I see the brother. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on? I hear screaming. Mind you, I'm thinking it's only me, Jacob's brother. Why is a whole white girl here? I hear screaming. She like, what the fuck, you stupid motherfucker? Why the fuck would you sit here and think that I stole from you? I would never steal from you. Why are you telling everybody I stole from you? Girl, what, babe, what? Mind you, I just hear the voice. I can't see who it is yet. The girl running down the stairs. I lean back to see who the fuck it is, you know, real slightly. Real, not nosy, like I'm not in your business, but I'm in your business. I'm like, it's a white bitch with a gun. A fucking gun. I forgot the girl's name. I think it was something with an M. Miley... something with an M. It's on the tip of my tongue. Brother's girlfriend. She had dark brown hair was in a ponytail. I don't remember what she was wearing. This bitch coming down with a gun, pointing it at the brother. I literally was finna say, excuse me? I'm finna get the fuck on. I'm finna leave. But you know, this white bitch could have been racist. She could have been like, why the fuck is this monkey in my living room? Pow, shot me in the head. There's no witnesses. No witnesses. So at this point, they all down the stairs. I'm the only one sitting on the couch, in the middle of the couch at that. Jacob on one side, fucking Miley, Cyrus, whatever her name is, in the middle, and pointing a gun at Jacob's brother. The girl knew the language that they spoke too, because they were like kept hopping in between English and that language. There was a lot of yelling. I really couldn't even decipher what was going on. Like I was literally shook. I'm like, what the f? Like obviously Jacob hop up. He's trying to calm the girl down. As this is happening, let me give y'all a live representation of what the fuck I was doing while this was happening.
No. Look at the top of his head.
You got something to say, Baldy? Blackie? Oh, all right. Literally what I was doing. Like, I had to get out. Jacob is, like I said earlier, Jacob is casually trying to walk up to her, calm her down. And it seemed to be working. She's slowly putting the gun down. Jacob's slowly getting closer to her. He finally gets, like, close enough to where he can reach out and grab the gun. This bitch goes, back up, Jacob. Because this isn't between you. No, because this is between us. Why the fuck am I here then? Like, first off, now you got the gun on my nigga. Now, it was sweet, but now you got the gun on my man. Like, the way my heart was pounding, like what the this is really happening to me right now. Lifetime TV in real life. So at this point, fucking Miley, Margaret, whatever her name is, she's going like this in between both of them. Mind you, I'm in the middle. She could easily go, fuck is this bitch looking at? Pow.
Dead as hell.
I don't know if God made me invisible. I'm really thinking God made me invisible. She was not seeing me. Like, the brother ended up running like a fucking idiot. The gun could have went off. He ended up running and just grabbing her arm and smacking the gun on the fucking floor. Grabbing her, Jacob grabbing her. I'm sitting there. Don't look at me, Jacob. I'm not helping. The brother and the girlfriend ended up like going to the front yard to talk, whatever, privacy. I don't know what the fuck. But then they ended up going to the front yard. They had a little sectioned off area where like a nice little sectioned off area. But the brother and the girlfriend ended up going in there. When I tell y'all, as soon as the girlfriend left, like as soon as I saw the girlfriend, cause literally the brother was holding on to her like in front of her, slowly moving to the front yard. Soon as I saw that white girl, she had her hair in a ponytail. Soon as I saw that little inch of that ponytail leave, I'm like, yep. All right. Jacob, I'll text you when I get home. You think the story time is over? It ain't. Here's where everything connects. After that incident, obviously I'm not fucking with Jacob no more. I'm starting to see all the red flags. After I did some research and found out what I just found out, what I'm about to tell y'all. Oh yeah, babe, you're blocked. So I'm not gonna tell y'all how I found out because that would disclose too much personal information. But just know, I did some research and I found out. Y'all wanna know why Jacob's brother and the girlfriend were going off on each other? Basically, Jacob's brother was looking through his bank statements and he found like I don't know how much it was, probably 2,000, 3,000, probably could have been 5,000, 6,000. I know it was a couple thousand. He found a couple $1,000 transaction. Like someone bought something for $3,000 for, say for example, I don't remember the exact number. He, knowing him, he just moved out of the country. There's no family living with him besides the little brother, the girlfriend. So he like, why the fuck is my girlfriend buying? Like, what did she buy? Did she steal from me? You know, his first instinct was like, okay, my girlfriend has access to my bank. My girlfriend has access to my bank information. Who? My girlfriend. Like, obviously, that's his first thought. So he went off on her. She went off like, why the fuck? Remember how I told y'all earlier when she was coming down the stairs saying, why would I lie? Why did I steal from you? You fucking stupid. Why did I steal from you? Remember how I told y'all that? Yeah, that's what they was arguing about. Going back and forth. Calling her a liar, a thief, just going off, calling her all types of names. She going off on him, which caused her to pull out that gun. It wasn't the girlfriend who stole the money. Guess who did? I'll give y'all a second. Fucking Jacob. The crazy part is, remember that night when we went to that fast food place and he was like acting antsy, talking about, oh, I never used a card. Oh, my brother let me use his card and I don't know if they're gonna like know if I'm him or not on the ID. Babe, your brother didn't let you use his car. You stole it. And he didn't want to be caught. That's why he wanted to go through the drive-thru. I'm the one passing the card at the drive-thru, you feel me? I'm the one passing the card at the drive-thru. You in the passenger seat. Now I'm thinking about it. He could have easily been hiding his face low-key or laying like this. I'm thinking about it like, okay, if the brother is seeing a couple $1,000 transaction, why would he not be like, okay, let me ask my little brother because I did let him use my card the other day. He didn't ask his little brother. He didn't think to let me ask my little brother because he didn't let you use his card in the first place. This all was a fucking full circle. Also, why he wanted to only be seen at night. Could have been why he was acting antsy when we were in the car and he was, you know, checking his phone, constantly checking his phone. He probably was waiting to see if his brother knew that his card and his ID was missing. Like, it literally is a full circle. When I found this out, all the little signs what he was doing started to make sense. I could not believe I was in that predicament. If your brother was nice enough to let you come live with him and you stole, what did you even buy? Like, you stole all that money for what? Oh my God, I hope they don't. Oh my God, am I allowed to post this? Anyway, that was the end of the story. I hope y'all enjoyed it or whatever. Make sure to like the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you watch to the end, comment the gun emoji. Comment the gun, the little green water gun emoji. And yeah. We ain't gonna have no fancy outro like how we usually do with the summary of the video with the cute little effects. We ain't gonna have that this time. Cue the outro. I got an end screen now. I got an end screen, so. Bye.
Dead as hell.